Shawty know she fucking with the best. Logo shit, I feel like Jerry West. She gon' blow this whistle like a ref. Yes, I got plenty tattoos on my flesh. Drip on me, I tactical my vest. Honey's everywhere, I made a mess. Yes, I keep racks on me, no I ain't stressed. 100 for so don't do no less. Pull up on the jet, now she impressed. Damn, yo, shawty know she fucking with the man. Yeah, she calling me like she ain't got no friends. Girl, they sleep on me, they off the niggas' hands. Wake up, nigga. Damn, yesterday the Billy truck today the lamb. I done fucked the block, the bitch like she was spam. I done took my bitch to Bali for a tan. Bitch, I'm rich, I'm walking around with a lot of cans. Money all day, even on my off day. Yo, girl in Jillian's, my crib like Austin. Damn boys on child play, I'm who you call, babe. Ain't that get lit, whole tree, minded like a Friday. Yes, shawty know she fucking with the best. Logo shit, I feel like Jerry West. She gon' blow this whistle like a ref. Yes, I got plenty tattoos on my flesh. Drip on me, I tactical my vest. Honey's everywhere, I made a mess. My money blue, no capping in my rapping, this shit true. You hating on a nigga that ain't cool. Go ahead from the back, I make that bitch say ooh. Yeah, I'm so entertaining, yo bitch wanna date me. Got so many hoes, I'm surprised I don't have a baby. Shawty think I'm wavy, I'm like fuck you pay me. If we talking racks, you know I get that on the daily. Baby talking crazy, niggas think they Jay-Z. Swear they bitch Beyonce, but she look like my auntie. Why these niggas tapping, I don't know, that should be on me. All they fucking jewelry on, it ain't hard to find me. Yes, shawty know she fucking with the best. Logo shit, I feel like Jerry West. She gon' blow this whistle like a ref. Yes, I got plenty tattoos on my flesh. Drip on me, I tactical my vest. Honey's everywhere, I made a mess. Look, down, down, baby, oh she going crazy. Sweet, sweet baby, damn, she never let me go. Down, down, baby, oh, these bitches shady. Boom, boom, baby, you just like every hoe.
What up, everyone? Release day for Black, one of the most quickly anticipated products. You know, it was great last year. They started it in 2019, I believe. 20, they also had it. 2019 was online exclusive. 2020, you could get like on Panini and stuff like that, but you could also get in hobby shops and whatnot. 2021, they did not do it strictly online either. Obviously, the box is very similar, about the size of a deck of cards, a little bit thicker, but it's like compact in there. I will say the one thing I wish that Panini would do that Leaf does is put them in those cases like this inside. Love that Leaf uses these. It keeps the cards a little bit safer. I have heard some stories about cards being dinged up in this. We're going to be very careful when we open them today. Yeah, I always like to show the product. Not much to see on this because there's not any player pictured. It's not in like a overall like presentation case or anything like that. And you can't buy packs of this. So, you know, sometimes we talk about, is this worth buying a pack of or a box of? Well, you can buy a box of it. It's not going anywhere. Even Panini Snap sold it out $450 plus tax. For us, it would have been about $484. So you can't find it really anywhere less than $475, $500. That's about $100 a card at 5 cards per box. Breaks are risky in this, obviously, because, again, it is only 5 cards per box. Like, not everyone's going to get a card. Simple math, 4 boxes times 5 cards, 20 cards total. But like to be transparent about that. As far as the last 4 boxes, we've pre-sold the first 8 of these. As far as the last 4 boxes go, we may be doing some mixers with it. This last one took a little bit longer to fill. I think the price point's getting a little bit to everyone, so I haven't decided yet. We're actually going to be working on some sorting and some shipping today. This stuff will sneak in that next ship, so we'll see. Let's open it up though. 1, 2 to the left, 3, 4 to the middle, 5, 6 to the right. Yeah, and they could not afford to spend a little bit more money on this, right, Jamie? At $450 a box, this 25-cent case for their $450 box would be too much to ask of them. That does bother me. Take care of your product if you're going to charge that much. 4 is going to be in the middle. That means we'll save these 2 for different breaks. Yeah, that is the one thing I wish, I feel like they're just like, whatever, we'll do it the way we want, which is fine. But I've already heard people saying, well, I'm going to be writing Panini for a replacement card. Again, we're going to do our best to take care of these cards as we open them. Good luck to everyone. Y'all ready? I better get the drops ready. Jamie's in here. He's going to be making sure I'm on top of it on a release day. This is a Hobby Direct case. Some people say it matters. Listen, I've been doing this for over 3 years now. I haven't noticed it to make a big difference. We've had non-Hobby Direct cases that have done very well. We've had Hobby Direct that haven't. So I haven't noticed it. I think it's one of those conspiracy theories. But for what it's worth, this is a Hobby Direct case. So here we go.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Saw a bunch. 101.
Disconnected.
Did you see, Scott, the kids that punked the school board? And Chris may have posted that on. So what we're going to do here, guys, is I'm going to be extremely cautious. I am letting you know. I know not everyone's a fan of this. The cards are way down there. I'm just going to do a little of that. It's right at the top. The reason I'm doing that is I do not want to pull on the corners of the pack. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that we don't have to, there we go, we don't pull on the edges of that pack. The less opportunity we have to ding up the corners of this card, the better. And it does bother me that they make these packs, like the pack is pretty solid. I don't want to show the back card. Let's see, is the back card, again, trying to avoid the corners. Corners look good on the front and the back. So that's my goal. Not touching the corners when we open that. All right, I could show the back card because it's going to be a base. So that'll make it easier. Man, the card looks good. Ian Book for the Saints. I love how they're just standing on this background. This is a much different look than last year's card. Out of 75, Ian Book for the New Orleans Saints. And Drew Lock. Did you guys watch his interview where he was talking about him not being the starter? You could tell he was very, very upset about it. Not in an angry way, just, felt like he had the best camp he's had since he came into the league. Said he's playing the best ball he's played since he came to the league. Doesn't quite understand it, but, supports the team and the decision. So I think he'll get a shot this year. Here we go. First hit for the Tennessee Titans. Loving this color here. Dez Fitzpatrick out of 125 going out to the Tennessee Titans. Danny Phillips. There we go. Dez Fitzpatrick. Oh, we are giving one. Let me check how this is worded here. 1 second. I want to check this. Yes, we are giving a fantasy spot out with this too. I want to make sure I didn't say out of all the black breaks. So we are giving one for each black break that we do for our final league. Next one up is going to be Gary Brightwell, running back out of 35. There's a name we haven't seen yet. So some fresh names in here. Again, I told you yesterday, the checklist on this is awesome. It's huge. The pro to that is that we got names we haven't seen in a while, especially some vet names. The con to that is that it's going to be really hard to pull some of those banger cards because we have guys like Gary Brightwell in here. But for the Giants, they're happy about it. Andrew K. with a Gary Brightwell. And taking down the next card too. Look at this. Sizable signatures. This is straight out of 2015 Black Gold. They did these same exact cards. Out of 50, Kadarius Toney for the New York Giants. Going out to Andrew K. Yeah, Scott, I think the reason he was a little surprised, he played better than Teddy B in the preseason. I think. From what I didn't watch a ton of it, but I've watched the highlights, and I've listened to a little bit of the analysts talk about the games a little bit. I think he'll get a shot. I'll leave it at that. All right, so here's my deal. Again, not bashing it. Love the product. But to always go back to when I talk about Leaf and comparison of value and risk and rewards, you know, these boxes are going from anywhere from $5 to $5.25. Obviously, not every box is going to be a winner. But you can see the risk with this if you buy a box as opposed to getting in a random break or a PYT break. You know, there's that. So take that for what it's worth. That's a risky product right there to buy as it. And I would never want to buy this as my own rip, my own personal rip. I'm gonna try to do this without cutting the pack. I know some people. Nah, guys, I'm going to. I'm very careful. The cards are very low. I just feel much better. You guys know I want to protect your cards, so that's the whole point of me opening like this. I don't mind you seeing the back card. And again, the whole purpose, protecting those edges. Protecting the corners and the edges as much as possible. Here we go. Nick Bolton. So there are base on numbered in this. That was a question Jason and I had for each other. Nick Bolton, the parallel start, my understanding was they started at 75. The Drew Lock was on numbered. It looks like one base and one numbered per box. There we go. Nick Bolton. And out of 35, Tyson Campbell. There is no numbered parallel higher than 75 from what the checklist says. There we go. Tyson Campbell going out to the Jaguars. Team logo very dark up here. The back of the cards do have a little blurb. Obviously, the team logo on the back. The cards look sharp. I will say, as far as the parallels go, I'm not sure where the parallels coming in. Maybe it's this up here. Well, these are all rookies too. The vet base is different. Trying to kind of understand the product a little bit. And here we go. Memorabilia, Tua. 58 out of 99. Jet black Tua for the Miami Dolphins. And I don't have to make my own dolphin noise today. I have it ready here for you. For the Miami Dolphins. Oh, I can't because it didn't connect. That's going to go out to Dan Morris. Dan, you seem to be hitting a dolphin in every release. I like it. I'll tell you what, the Dolphins coach isn't exactly giving a wild endorsement for Tua. I know he can't say much about, you know, their interest in Watson because it would be tampering even if he's probed and asked. But, there you go. This is who Brandon was looking for. He messaged me. He says, I really want to get one in his NFL uniform. You got it. Jarrett Patterson going out for the Washington football team. He had a great preseason too. There you go, Brandon. You got one. This one's going to be out of 199, Jarrett Patterson. And our RPA going out to an Eagles fan, Brian Singleton with the out of 25, 1, 2, 3, 4 color patch for the Philadelphia Eagles, Devonta Smith. There we go.
Dilly dilly. 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 Dilly dilly.
Devonta Smith. There we go. Nice RPA. All right, 2 boxes down, 2 to go. Again, we have number 2 after this. I'm waiting on one or two payments on that. We'll try to get that done as soon as possible. See if I can do it. I don't really want to cut if I don't have to. Trying to keep those away from the corners there. As like I said, Devontae Adams is our first card up. That is our on-numbered base. So the setup so far is 1 base on numbered. I'm going to top load everything in this, guys, too. At almost $100 a card. I can't imagine a breaker not top loading every one of these. Even on a full case, it's 60 cards. Top load them. If you have the supplies, you should be. All right. And out of 75, Khalil Herbert for the Chicago Bears. Going out to John Grishus. What up, Tyler? All right. Our swatch card, which seems to be the one coming off. Another one for the Washington football team. Rookie influx out of 125, Diame Brown. Wide receiver, Washington football team. Can't believe they did not pick a team name for this year. All right. Our autograph is going to be Levi Onwuzurike out of 199 for the Detroit Lions. There we go. Detroit Lions going out to Lindsay. Levi Onwuzurike. And our RPA going out to the Houston Texans. Mr. Mike Cornett. Man, nice swatches in this. 3-color Davis Mills. There we go. Davis Mills, 3-color. Highest selected Stanford quarterback since Andrew Luck in 2012. All right, one more box to go. Our best RPA so far, best card overall is Devonta Smith. Would like to see at least a rookie parallel or something. Again, this might be that thing where we like to use it in mixers, maybe more. I have a feeling we're pulling that. I told Chris we always seem to pull a headliner out of one of the photo cards. My guess this year is we pull the Randy Moss. I've been feeling it, man. Oh, there we go. Case hit. Regulators. At least we think this is a case hit. I don't think it's been confirmed yet. Javonte Williams, Denver Broncos, and Jen is going to get that one. There you go, Jen. That's a big card right there.
What the fuck?
Let's get that magged up for Jen. I'm assuming this is a case hit. Regulators. It looks like there's at least 40 cards in that. Corner does have a little bit to it. That's what I'm saying. Even when you open these the correct way, I think part of it's just the packaging. I did want to call that out. There's a little white on the bottom left corner, but I know for Jen, she's like me. It's a PC card anyhow. I'm sure she's super psyched for it. Oh, I'm getting the Randy Moss. For sure. I don't know if it's this break, the next one, or in a mixer, but the Randy Moss is coming. I'm calling it. Calling my shot. I haven't called it in a while. There we go. Regulators. Javonte Williams. All right. And our parallel is Tyler Boyd out of 75. Next up. Michael Carter, futuristic, out of 125 for the New York Jets, going out to John S. There you go, John. A little something for you. I know you were looking for the Wilson, but we're not done yet. We've seen 2 from the same team already. Our autograph is going to be another one for the Titans. Caleb Farley out of 35, going out to the Tennessee Titans. Out of 35. All right, last card of the break before we do our 2 $5 hitless credits and our fantasy spot. What did I just say? Just because we got one already doesn't mean it's not coming again. Out of 25, Zach Wilson, New York Jets.
What the fuck?
John's always giving me problems about not magging all his cards up. He wants mags for all his stuff. There we go. Magging up for Zach. You get one for that, John. Boom. Cool looking cards in the full Jets uni. Oh, I should have used the right. That gets flagged though. Warren G gets flagged, man. I think that's why I used it once and the whole stream got flagged, so I had to stop using it. Neato. That's what I get for getting you the Zach Wilson RPA out of 25. Neato. Give me something more than that. I want one of those videos from work again. It is. It is. Absolutely, Scott. So just another reason it might be beneficial in a mixer, even though that box might not be, you know. Although it wasn't, like you said, it wasn't case heavy. It was box heavy. A lot of the repeats came out of the same box. Well, 2 of the boxes out of 4, so half of them. But man, not bad. 2 really good RPAs and a case hit out of 4 boxes. Let's go ahead and recap. We had, yeah, Chris, they really are cool cards. But again, like we've been saying, super risky. We knew that going into it. Tyler Boyd out of 75. Khalil Herbert out of 75. Devontae Adams out of 35. Tyson Campbell. Nick Bolton. Ian Book out of 35. And Drew Lock base. Our hits included Michael Carter for the New York Jets going out to John S. He was not done yet. We had, out of 125, Dami Brown for the Washington football team. Brandon was not done either. He got the card he really wanted in this break. Tua for the Miami Dolphins going out to Dan Morris. And Des Fitzpatrick for the Tennessee Titans going out to Danny Phillips. We had Caleb Farley also for the Tennessee Titans to Danny out of 35. And for the Detroit Lions going out to Lindsey Zimmerman. That's a Levi Almazuric. Jarrett Patterson out of 199 going out to the Washington football team. Gary Brightwell for the New York Giants, Andrew K. And Davis Mills for the Houston Texans going out to Mike Cornett. Kadarius Toney for the New York Giants going out to Andrew. And Zach Wilson for the New York Jets. Kind of went out of order there because we also had the Devonta Smith for the Philadelphia Eagles going out to Brian. And Javonte Williams case hit for the Denver Broncos does not count as a hit. I have not confirmed that these are truly indeed case hits yet. They could be just inserts in the set. I don't know. Kind of like Obsidian does. But, all right, first things first, 2 $5 hitless credits. And then we're going to go ahead and we'll do that fantasy spot for the final league. We're going to try to fill that up here so we can draft sooner than later. Top 2 and $5 hitless credits. Here we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Baltimore Ravens and the Rams. Chris is going to get icy hot for that hammy is what he's going to get. Todd Allen. And Chris Vogt. All right, everyone eligible. For the 2021 Final League. Only one winner on this. Top person wins a spot in the Final League. This is spot 7. Need at least a 5. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. The Miami Dolphins, Dan Morris. Going out. Let me make sure. I think that's it. Yep. Dan Morris, spot 7. So Jamar, TJ, Jason, Justin, Austin, Marshall, and Dan Morris. All right, guys. I'm going to check in on the missing payments for number 2, and we'll get right to that shortly. I'll get some pictures of this posted up a little bit later. Let people catch us if they need to. Be on the lookout for probably a mixer for later with some black in it, all right? Peace.